Trans Day of Visibility is a really important opportunity to celebrate trans community, trans culture, trans people in a positive way. The way that the world is and how politics are, we spend a lot of time really focused on some of the really negative things that exist for us. Getting to celebrate our collective experience, something really powerful and radical in its own way, even when it's not directly political.
I think it's important just have that day where it's remembering trans people and non-binary people just exist.
A day of not having shame about who we are, and just say, I'm here as well.
I've had a lot of difficulties with finding acceptance for myself to begin with and from sort of people around me. Since coming to Students' Union, the team here are just amazing. They've been able to sort of feel like I'm accepted for who I am.
I think when people see me, it's the first thing they see, but I wake up in the morning, it's the last thing I think about. My main experience is just being happy with myself.
The crucial thing is always to be listening and finding out what it is trans people need for you, be that in the workplace, in political spheres, in day-to-day advocacy. Take your lead from them. Understand that allyship is hard sometimes, and it's something that you have to do every day. You don't get the ally badge for showing out for us once. It has to be repetitive actions that you're taking to try and better stuff for our community and create solidarity across all marginalised groups.
One thing is helping call out injustice, because when there is an agenda against transgender people, a lot of people will say it's bad and don't do anything else. The lack of action is almost action in itself. I think it's just good as an ally, even if it's just a small thing, posting something on an Instagram story or retweeting something, just to make sure that more people see and more people can understand things that trans people have to go through.
Find a community online. In Swansea, there are multiple ones. There's ones outside of LGBT talk as well. No matter how the people in your life treat you, there are people who care about you. There are people who understand you. I know it can sound daunting, but there are resources everywhere.
For me, my first steps was actually just working and discovering myself. I think there's a brilliant YouTube series that I actually watched, the ABCs of LGBT, that kind of helped me to understand myself and the community more. My first advice would always be have that self-discovery, talk to people who you think are accepting of you and will work with you and help that before you come to the stage of coming out. And I think it's always making sure that you're in a safe space and a safe community when you do come out.